Back in the office, guys.
Whoa, it's COVID. Chill out, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna keep my distance. Don't worry.
What do you mean?
I got it all figured out. Check this out.
What are you doing? Why do you pull out?
Clear your vocal cords. Look at that.
Oh, pretty.
Got it?
Let it go.
Don't pull too hard. Yep. Okay. Welty.
Thank you.
Whoa, back up.
Yeah.
Got you all
got
planned
you.
out.
Oh, y'all pulling out the stick?
Following
Yeah.
protocol. You got it?
No. Oh.
Do you got
Whoa.
it? Welty.
Whoa.
I'm asking you.
Stick it.
Do you?
Go. Put it in there. Ah!
I'm actually impressed.
Let's start. Let's have a good show, guys.
That's a full size. That's a full size. She want every color. That's a full size.
Hello to every single member of the FS Army watching across the world. This is the season 10 premiere. We are here in the flesh, in the building. Of course, I'm your co-host, Brendan Dunne.
I'm Matt Welty.
Yeah! James is back.
It's the Ultimate Warrior over here.
And we have with us here today G-Eazy. He always keeps a Jordan on his side like Robin. He rocks Reebok pumps and his SB dunks. Daryl, we are so happy to have you here for this season premiere. We want to talk about your sneaker history. Thank you for joining us, man.
Big G-Eazy.
Hey, much love. That was a deep cut, bro.
We got a couple of them.
That was a big, deep cut, bro. That's crazy.
We're going to talk about it. The first thing we want to talk about, though, the shoes everyone has on feet. So, Welty, what are you wearing?
Supporting friends of the program. Have on the Frank Cook design, Nice Kicks X New Balance 992 Amoeba Music with the dad socks.
The socks are important.
Thank you, Trinidad.
Hey, the socks are important. I'm coming, we're getting ready to drop the new colors in the dad socks, dadsocks.shop.com, baby. You already know. With the invisible women's Air Force Ones, spicy action.
With the invisible hat, too. He's got the see-through hat and the see-through
homework,
shoes.
baby.
He's gonna get fogged up if it gets spicy in this episode.
Well, I try to keep it cool. I try to keep it cool like my brother G-Eazy, you know what I'm saying? But, that's how we coming, man. Definitely make sure you get your dad socks. Welty's in the gang. I think, I'm so happy to see Welty wearing dad socks. We got to get G's and some dad socks.
Come on.
Gerald, what do you got on feet today?
Band bread ones, the ones with the X's on the back, the best leather you ever seen is your ones.
That's your
The
signature
best leather.
shoe.
I mean, I like these shoes have stories to tell, but that's the thing about good leather.
Amen.
G, Jordan 1s, you love them, but what's your most regrettable sneaker purchase of all time?
I mean, I don't know why my mind went to the A-Life phase, because I kind of have a fond memory of the A-Life phase.
An important time.
Do you have the matching Cookie Monster A-Life t-shirt to go with it?
With the everybody highs.
So, of course. Yes. Certain things didn't age as well as other things, It's as far as ones go, I feel particularly this pair. I remember my homies got them from the Nike factory store in New Orleans. I didn't get a pair. You know what I'm saying? I had to cop a few years later. I probably got these for $500. But the X's on the back, the leather, the everything. I played probably 300 shows in these.
It's a beautiful shoe.
And you dropped a bag. That was the first shoe you dropped a big bag on.
Yeah, what you call it? One of my first big spending rap check budgets was Marty McFly's, Band Ones, and Grinch's all at the same time. Riff LA. Shout out to Riff, man. They opened a new store. Shout out to Riff.
I got to mention my footwear as well. Got these diamond dunks on. Thank you to Nick, looking super duper cool in my SB dunks. You know what I'm saying, G?
Not the Canaries though.
That's how you feel, G?
Speaking of Canaries, Nick, I thought you were gonna send me the shoes.
I'm not even kidding. Is that I seen a box that had your name on it a year later. Yeah, so you can still have them. Is what I'm saying. I have them.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Welty is owed a free pair of Canaries.
They showed up at my house one day. I opened the box and said, "Who is this? What is this package that showed up at my house?"
He's stunting on you right now.
I don't remember ordering anything from Goat in the last 18 days it takes to finally get there. I was I opened up the shoebox. I'm like, oh sheesh, the Canaries. Let's go, Nick.
Let's go.
Have you worn them yet?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, wearing them into the ground.
Twice.
Guys.
Twice.
All right.
Let's talk sneaker news. The first piece of sneaker news we want to discuss, something that happened a while back. We're kind of catching up since we've been on break, but Kobe's estate deciding not to renew the Nike deal for now. Listen, I'm hopeful that something can still come together between them because I think there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with retro Nike Kobe projects.
Yeah.
Gerald, how big of a Kobe sneaker fan are you?
I'm a huge Kobe fan.
Yeah, you got the
You know what I'm
tattoo.
saying? Like, and obviously, yes, yeah, like
Show us, G. Flex that muscle.
Python.
He keeps on flexing.
On top of that, like meeting Kobe was one of the most inspiring experiences of my life, and my most prized possession in my life is a signed Kobe jersey.
Oh wow.
Like it says to G-Eazy, do the phenomenal. Like I have it framed, hung in my studio. I have to walk past that every time I go into the booth.
Do you have to like Kobe shoes if you like Kobe?
No.
Okay.
I think in a way, probably from a basketball perspective, the low top silhouette, probably revolutionized a part of basketball sneakers from a playing perspective.
Understandable.
Yeah. Next bit of sneaker news. If you never got a pair of Off-White X Nike sneakers, maybe you'll get a pair of Off-White Nike sneakers right now because Virgil Abloh is releasing 50 different Off-White X Nike sneakers. It's like 50 first dates. Every morning you wake up and forget that you got an L on the sneakers app and try to cop again.
All I know is if you don't get one of these 50 shoes, you might as well give up on life.
Damn.
It's
That's
50 chances to get a shoe. Obviously, you don't care about shoes, and shoes is not for you if you can't get one of the 50.
Gee, what do you think about 50 Off-White Nikes coming out?
How can I? Yeah.
That's exactly how it feels.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just think a huge part of the culture was the exclusivity, was what you couldn't get, was camping out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It kind of reduces some of the lore.
Yeah. Waters it down a little bit.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, that's a cliche conversation in this culture, and especially in today's world where it's I would wait to be on tour to get to New York to go see what Flight Club had in my size type. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now it's just
days.
you get on this app, and if you know what I mean, if GOAT doesn't have a pair that I like, you know what I mean, then you know what I mean, it's the accessibility.
I feel like Nike has to be very purposeful with how they release these things too, because sneakers these days are judged so much, as much by their design as by the way that they actually release them. So Nike can't mess this up. They can't have another Virgil 50 meme. You know what I mean?
Nah, but let me say shouts out Virgil
Of course.
Well, I remember I'm in New Orleans right now at my brother's apartment, and this is my second home. I went to college here, and I came out here for his birthday to see him. But I remember walking down Canal Street, and him and Harry Preston were walking the other way, and that was the first time we met. And I had an Acne Gibson leather jacket on, and
hey.
I'm with my homies, and I see them. I'm like, holy shit, that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And and they got probably 5 steps past me, and they go, Acne Gibson, let's go. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Shout out to Virgil, man. One of the best to do it currently in life.
ever. Did it and got away with it.
So, G, I want to ask you, man, let's get into your sneaker history. What is a moment in sneakers? What kicks off your earliest sneaker memory for you, bro? Where it's look, this is what kind of molds me into the guy that I am when it comes to shoes.
It was mid 2000s, like SB culture.
What's your first SB you bought?
Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction.
Nice.
I think I bought a used pair.
But that's, to me, what was so inspiring was the backstory and the idea of how they would interpret, this colorway, flipping this, you know what I mean?
It's crazy too because when you went sneaker shopping with Joe LaPuma back in 2016, before the new SB wave had hit again, you picked up the Heineken Dunks for $1,000 at the time,
Right.
Which now that shoe's $5,000, which that was one of the biggest come ups.
When I'm not gonna say it, but when she put on MF Doom, it was just kind of, oh wow.
Right. The game changed.
That hurt a little bit.
The game changed.
The game changed. The game changed.
I gotta ask, do you have any crazy stories from the days you were lining up for sneakers? I know you used to shop at Refresh Style in New Orleans, and you lined up for the humidity dunks, but
you're like Norwar of shoes, man.
Year you saved up and bought the 15s?
I did. How do you know this? Cause you're like Nardwuar sneakers.
I know you had some hookups here and there, maybe cool gray 11s at Foot Locker. Somebody held you
Shout
down
out to
back in
Mitty.
2010, but
Are you from New Orleans?
was it ever dicey for you? I've been there a couple times.
I'm in New Orleans right now, man. I was like it's crazy because like the last couple nights, you know, this city, like I just came out of juvie. Like I wasn't trying to go to like college. Like my grandma like made me literally leave Oakland. Like it was the only school I got into. And I come out to New Orleans and it's hot as shit. And that's when I got tapped in with like my homies like still. And the scene was small here. It was only so many kids that knew what SBs were and like,
Facts.
you know what I mean? Like, and that's when like my homies who ran Refresh, like the only like store in the city with like a Comic Garçon account. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Was it a big
like,
thing
the
though
city
with like
grew on me and,
malls, like lining up at malls at all for Jordans and stuff like that?
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
Different era.
G, on every episode, I usually ask the guests if they've resold sneakers. We know that you've resold sneakers and you used to sell sneakers on eBay, who sponsors the Complex Sneakers podcast. Shout out. What was it like flipping shoes on eBay? What were you selling at the time?
I only like offloaded everything when I left New Orleans. And I like, that was the moment, like I was not signed yet. I was kind of just like all in on like my career. I was kind of like, if it's gonna happen, it has to happen now. I sold all my things and lived out of a suitcase for like the next like damn near a year. Letting go of those shoes hurt, but like recopping. Like the week I got signed, I was sleeping on my videographer's couch because I could afford him, but I couldn't afford a hotel or Airbnb.
Shout out to Tyler Yee.
Bro, did we go to college together? Like,
No, sir. No, sir. Let me tell you what, though.
That's funny.
We might dig up the old eBay account. We might do it.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
Boy.
All right.
When did you start buying your grails again? What were those first sets of grails that you were like, okay, I'm gonna get this back?
I mean, this was definitely one of the pairs.
Band ones.
Yeah, with the X's on the back, the good leather. When you first start seeing money and you get to touch like the shits that you always wanted but couldn't get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, like a thing I talk about a lot is the Nike Yeezys.
Don't you have like 3 pairs of like each colorway or something like that?
Of the twos, I think it's a smaller silhouette. It wears better. I mean that first pair, like him being, you know, everything he is in the space of like fashion and culture and sneakers and everything. Doing a Nike shoe, it was the most iconic move that.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Huge.
My favorite rapper could do. You know, that was an iconic shoe, and you just couldn't get them.
We've had this debate recently between us where looking back and saying that the Yeezy 1 might be better than the Yeezy 2 in the long term.
Well, I mean, maybe in like from a design perspective, but I would say in terms of wearability, when you put them on now, that shit is a bulky ass fucking shoe.
But that leather, like you said, that leather though, it's got that good leather.
I trust him on leather. He's the leather expert.
The Yeezy ones are way more comfortable than the Yeezy
The Platinum
2s.
the Platinum 2s are so wearable.
Gerald, let me ask you this. You had some lyrics and songs, you know, you had Nike Head and you had SB Dunks back in the day. Did anybody from Nike ever reach out to you after those songs came out? Did that help you make any kind of connection in the sneaker industry?
They give you a cease and desist?
No.
No.
Nah.
Damn. They were never banging that out in Beaverton?
Have you read Shoe Dog?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Phil Knight joint?
I need a signed copy or something.
One of my favorite books. That shit's incredible.
Gee, I gotta ask you. I know you had a Puma deal. Do you still have a Puma deal? What's the status of that?
Puma, I can't say enough good things about, like, as partners. I did an event with Nipsey, and we flew on the Puma jet together and had one of the best conversations of my life. Like, on the way out there, just, like, talking about our favorite Eminem verses, like, talking about our favorite Jay-Z verses. I think Puma, as far as, like, companies go and corporate culture and everything, like, everything is in the right place and prioritizes love and energy towards the right people in the right directions. Oh, I'll never forget this moment. Like, I'm courtside at a Warriors game before the world shut down. And he walks up to me and B is right behind him and she waves at me. And that was all I needed. But he walks to me and daps me up, and he was like, Puma Tech, this got cleared. Merry Christmas. And I was like, yo, oh my God. Like, I'm never washing my hands. Like
it just happened. Right.
COVID just hit, and they had to scale back. Like, I have my samples still to this day, and that's like, you know what I mean? Like, we're about to roll out my shoe.
Not 50 of them, though.
Can you tease what that shoe's gonna look like?
It was, nah, I mean, it was. You know what I mean? And I'll hold those samples forever, but like, again, I can't say nothing. I mean, like, like I can't say enough about Puma. Like, what's up?
All black?
There was a Raiders colorway and there was an A's colorway.
Okay, nice. When it comes to shoes, you know, I mean, bro, you a shoe person. If you read Shoe Dog, you a shoe person.
He's a shoe dog.
He's a shoe dog.
He's a shoe dog.
Shoe dog, shoe person.
Dog.
What is the ideal G-Eazy shoe? Like, you know, has any other companies wanted to do a shoe with you, sneaker deal with you? If it was up to you, you know, I mean, you probably would do a Nike, but like, what would it be?
I think to appreciate a culture, you don't always have to like contribute or like add to it. You can just appreciate it for the history.
Just be a consumer.
You know, aesthetically, what I'm like, you know, you think about a Jordan 1, it's like, it's right there with like a Converse All-Star in there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a classic, timeless, like slim silhouette of something that's just like a staple and something that never goes anywhere. It's simplicity and it's like cultural, like place and history is what gives it its like greatness. You can't recreate that. You can't add to that. Like,
you don't
let
have
that
to
history
redo
just
that
be
stuff.
what it is.
Yeah. Sometimes simple is the best.
And just appreciate those moments. Literally, less one.
And G, I want to ask you this though, like being a Warriors fan and being in the Bay Area, were you down with the Under Armour wave that they had going for a while? Could you get with the Curry season?
Don't start laughing now. Nah,
I'm just asking.
Don't start laughing now, dog.
How do you feel about those shoes?
Hey, man. Warriors, man. Warriors, man.
Is that serious?
He throwing them hands up. He on his real Oakland shit right now.
Hey, you feel me? Hey, we doing whatever Steph doing. You feel me?
Okay, I hear you loud and clear.
You're wearing the all white Chef Currys.
Hey, shouts out Pilo. He's the number one.
Hey.
Pilo is the number one.
My boy Pilo, come on the show.
You know what I'm saying? We just did a crew league together. He was on my team, and he was the only one rocking the Under Armours
in the whole entire Northern California.
Let's go, bro. Let's go. But shouts out Dame. That's real town shit too. That's real Oakland.
Exactly.
You know,
Go Zers.
Right.
Yes, sir.
I think
Dame time.
Gee, I want to ask you, I mean, obviously your prom photo went viral when you were wearing the braids and everything. What sneakers were you wearing back in those days?
Black Air Forces.
Oh, there it is.
That was real Black Air Force energy.
You got to cross the street when you see that version of G-Eazy.
Man, like I was, like I got locked up in juvie wearing black mid Air Forces. Like,
wonderful.
It was
keep it up, Sonny. Better days.
Better, yeah. Thank God for the club.
G, every single week here on the show, we punish someone in the worst take section for something terrible they did or said last week, as decided by the YouTube commenters. We make them switch out their shoes for something awful. This week, as it often is, it is me for losing the game in the live stream.
What is the name of the skate shop that Welty used to buy Nike SBs from?
Oh no! Edge or something.
It's identity.
Identity. That was the...
What caused me to get banned from Red Bull Arena?
Reveal.
Standing
on a seat? I thought it was a smoke bomb or a
nope.
flare.
I've done it many times before.
So I seen somebody say, I don't got beef with Flight Club no more.
Ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah.
He did it a bit different, so I have to take off.
He doesn't know me. He doesn't know me.
I have to take off my diamond dunks. Whoa, this is like juggling right now. This is a little high energy.
I was gonna say, why don't you have on socks? But you do.
Don't worry.
I was gonna say, are you sockless?
What? You see, I was like, bro, what's
you think that's my skin tone?
That's a skin tone.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
I'm just look at your face. Put your foot by your face.
Radioactive.
Put your foot by your face.
Are you toeless?
I'm like Gambit with the socks. So I got to put on these.
You just threw the diamonds on.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
You gonna clean up after yourself in the house? Or
Design 2020.
Oh man.
Tell us in the comments who deserves that distinction this week, and we'll punish them next week.
So G, my brother, we also do a segment on the show. It's called Drip, Flip, or Skip. Drip meaning that it looks good, flip meaning that you resell it, and skip meaning that you don't rock with it at all. The first shoe in Drip, Flip, or Skip is going to be the Nike LeBron Low V2 Miami Nights. G, I must ask you first, sir. Is this a drip? Is this a flip? Is this a skip?
Yeah, I'm scared.
What?
Okay. Hey.
You're not gonna have a wild Miami night out with Trinidad, both rocking these shoes like
I'm in
stepbrothers?
Miami with Trinidad, not wearing that. That's
There it is. There it is.
I'm at 11. I'm not stepping on them 11 couches in them.
Never been.
Oh, it's the greatest establishment in the world.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Okay.
It's classic.
I'll tell him I'm G-Eazy's twin brother. This is a drip. This is a Miami trip drip. Yeah, I'm sleeping on your couch, and I'm gonna be on South Beach.
I'm sleeping on the 11 couch.
There it is.
Welty's not sleeping at all.
That right there is a move. I need that to go viral.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my shirt open and the tropical air flowing through my mustache hair. This is a drip.
The crazy part about these is they're bringing back these LeBron grails, which were grails for the longest time, but it feels like nowadays they don't feel as special now that people can actually.
It's so, yeah.
So for me, with that said, it's a skip.
Okay.
Okay. This is a big drip. I never had the first ones, to keep it a buck. I just love when they did this particular model of the shoe, the LeBron High 8. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's one of his best. Some people argue to say the 7. I like the 2s myself. But this particular era just takes me with the Sprites, a couple
South
other
Beach.
ones. It's just like, are you kidding me? Like, it's super crazy. So it's a drip for me, guys.
You're gonna get low.
I mean, Miami Nights, I'm gonna do my Will Smith.
You shouldn't be kidding me.
Hey. Moving forward. Shoe number 2. We have our purple fragment dunks. Bringing these back. G, you look already happy, so I must ask. A drip, flip, or skip, sir.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, this is G-Eazy all day, black leather.
Anything frag, but of course, bro, like, and I love the design detail, like, on the, I mean, like, come on.
These are a flip. I do think the shoes are good, but I do think it's kind of crazy that nobody in the world besides 5 people knew about these sneakers until 6 months.
Us 4 people and somebody else?
Yeah, until 6 months ago, and now all of a sudden they're like a mega grail for everyone who's ever seen a dunk in their life.
You saying you wasn't outside?
Or they wasn't inside on the internet, but
Hey.
with that, it's if I can get my hands on a pair, it's a flip because they'll probably go for a lot of money.
My frag ones are so beat up beautifully. Like, it's one of my favorite pairs of shoes of all time. I mean, so, yeah.
Nice sneaker. Yeah, I'm flipping this along with Welty. I'm not leaving that money on the table. Anything fragment right now is going to go super crazy. By the way, I'm going to stop lying to myself and the people out there that I'm done buying dunks. That was a lie when I said that. It's still going to happen. But this
And
one,
they've been on a great run. It's been a great run.
It feels good.
Yeah, it's been a great run. It feels amazing.
It's a fun time, I will say.
Gee, do you hit sneakers on the sneakers app? Do you even try?
No.
You don't have to try?
He didn't even download the shit.
No.
This is a skip for me, and it's a skip for me because I want people to have the shoe that really want the shoe. I didn't want it the first time, and I don't want it this time. For a person that really wants this shoe, this is a great shoe.
Yeah.
To have this in your collection, whether you wear it or not, I'm gonna tell you to rock it, wear your fucking shoes.
Yeah.
Flipping
this. So you're going to get a pair for G?
Nah, G can get a pair for all 3 of us. It's fucking G-Eazy. What the hell? Look at his freaking hair. He can do it. You know what I'm saying? He can make calls and shit. It's moving forward in shoes. Woo! Black on, baby. Brick and Wood, this is their New Balance. If I'm not mistaken, Welty told me this is a 5740.
Yes.
New model. Welty, you're a New Balance guy. Talk to me.
I don't love the silhouette, but Bricks and Wood seems to have a decent amount of, steam behind the brand at the moment. Colorway is awesome on these. Materials look nice. It is a drip.
G, talk to me.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, the colorway, I mean, you had me at A's. Like, green's my favorite color, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, the materials look nuts. Incredible. And for that reason alone, yeah, for sure.
B?
You know what? I'm going to skip this one, not because I don't like the sneaker, but because
you don't like black-owned brands?
That's definitely not what I said. Just because I have so many New Balances that I've been sitting on and I need to wear them before I get to New Balances. You know what I mean?
That is the worst excuse to not support a black-owned business, but I ain't gonna say nothing though.
You guys trying to cancel me the first episode of the season?
Drip!
Next episode will not happen.
Drip for the bricks. I don't have a pair. I'm gonna try and cop on the resale, go by a Flight Club or somebody. I need to see it in person. I love new silhouettes of shoes. I'm really big on supporting certain things or people when they drop their first one. Because it takes me back to like music with people's first album.
Yeah.
It's just so special. It means so much. They had their whole life to design it. So I love to get the first of their thing. G, we also do outfits on this segment, and I don't think there's any better outfits in the entire fucking world for season 10 to do than G-Eazy outfits. Outfit number 1. Okay.
Had to do it to him.
The leather
these
father.
Hands are yours. These hands are yours. These hands are yours. They're not safe. They're not. Talk to me, bro. Like, how did you develop? We have another picture. It's the two. Show us the other one. God damn it.
So consistent.
What's up with you, dog?
The consistency.
Yeah.
Hold on. Go, because you matched the shoes to the carpet, and then in the other photo you had the shoes matched to the wall. Like,
what?
I love it. This man
Talk
is
to us,
consistent.
bro.
Man of many moods.
I might be the best who did it and got away with it. I don't know.
It's safe to say, G-Eazy will live forever. But if we had to have a funeral, this is the outfit that we could bury you in, right?
You could definitely bury me in Saint Laurent.
Okay.
That jacket, that's some stories to tell. Boy, I tell you what.
Man, that's like
Man,
the best
I remember. All right, so
jacket you buy.
that jacket was the first shit I ever bought. Like when I just got my apartment in San Francisco when I signed my deal, and I was waiting on my RCA check to come in. Like my first
the one.
I remember going to deposit it, and I went to the same bank that I used to deposit my little checks from my high school job. And the same
BB&T
bank teller, I can't make this up. Same bank teller, who I would go to was the homie who I would give free food.
Wow.
Having not seen him in 5-6 years or whatever, and I hand him that check.
Was it an oversized novelty check?
And he goes, Gerald, who did you become? And it was downtown San Francisco. And I remember Torno was across the street from my apartment, and Saint Laurent was right around the corner.
Wow.
And I went to Saint Laurent first. I bought that jacket, and then I walked in Torno and I bought my first rollie.
There we go.
That feeling, you couldn't take that off me.
And you didn't take it off you for years.
No. Yeah.
So, G, I must ask, because that is what this show is. Drip, flip, or skip?
On what?
Just the outfit.
The life story?
On your life story.
I might have been a little young. I gotta drip that, man.
Yeah, like I said, this man knows his lane. He stays in his lane like an F1 driver, mashing the pedal. This is drip.
Boom, gas pedal. Welty.
This is a drip. Arthur Fonzarelli doesn't have shit on either of these outfits. G, I wanted to ask you though.
I don't know what this was.
Dog. You in these hands, bro. You in these hands, bro.
You seem like a guy who's been into Jordan 1s for a long time. Obviously, in the past couple years, the Jordan 1s had a bit of a resurgence. People say it's like a TikTok sneaker. What's your thoughts on the Jordan 1 coming in a million colorways at this point?
TikTok, I don't know. This really don't TikTok, and neither do I.
There it is. Well, okay. He gave us a bar.
When something becomes so ubiquitous and accessible and done 1,000 times, it loses its lore. And it's hard for something from 1985 to lose the lore of the most iconic, like I said, besides the Converse All-Star, I think the most iconic sneaker silhouette of all time.
I'm mad at that. I see G-Eazy in a leather jacket. I'm going to go drip. This is a drip for me. Outfit number 2. I must ask, are these Total Air Max?
Bro, those shoes, I was in 4th grade. You know what I mean? That was I wore them to death. That was back when you only got one pair of shoes a year.
That was your shoe for the whole year? God damn.
That was max up tempo.
You got some strong ass calf muscles. I know that much. Jesus Christ.
By the end of the 4th grade.
Where are you here, G?
When they retro those, I was just so excited to get them. I was at Big Bear.
Nice.
Yeah.
I must ask, is this a drip? Is this a flip? Is this a skip? Also, is this a good shoe for the snow?
Hell of a wear test.
Hey, bro. I can't make this up. You wore this. You wore it, man.
Come on.
I love you, bro. Come on, bro. You know I love you, bro. Let me in the section at the club, bro. Don't do me like that.
He's like, damn, it's kind of exotic. What else? Hey man,
Zaza.
they're just snowboard pants, and the North Face Supreme. You see, I mean, I don't know, man. Shit, that's probably a skip. I couldn't do that.
This is actually a drip for me. My man's climbing the side of Denali wearing a North Face Denali.
He said, "I'm in the North Face on the North Face."
Yeah, I love the Air Max Up Tempo. I remember seeing that shoe on Nike Talk. Everyone used to post the OG ones. The bubble was so big on them. When they got retroed, everyone was excited for it, and the bubble wasn't the same, so the shoe didn't
Hit the same.
look the same. But seeing you wear this, you reference Shoe Dog. Only Shoe Dogs know about this. You're acting like a sled dog while wearing it.
He's
so
trying to get everything off.
So this is a huge drip.
Okay, Brendan Dunne.
Yeah, this is icicle drip, frozen, Sub-Zero. I love this shoe.
No Mortal Kombat?
Exactly. Shout out to Bihan. I remember when the shoe was $40 at outlets all the time. I never bought a pair. What the fuck was I thinking?
You know, when I see this, I'm gonna say, you can't start laughing early, bro. I say flip because the happiness in your face. The
He looks like he's about to snap a snowboard on and go do a flip in the hat.
The Oakland A's hat in the snow and the stance for me. This is a flip. So I don't know what I'm
flipping.
It's the stance. It's like, oh, he's exotic.
Shout out to camera roll, like
X Games flip, 360
Yeah,
McTwist.
for sure. Zaza G-Eazy right here.
the knees. It's just a little weird.
It's the knees for me. Last but not least in outfits, boom. G-Eazy NBA logo.
Okay.
Supreme Forces. Where are you?
Yeah.
What is this?
I was playing Austin, Texas, I think.
Nice.
And-
Love Austin, Texas.
And I got some homies out there. My homie Joe, like, I remember he was at my show and he was like, yo, there's this like resale shop. Like those had just dropped, but like he was like, yo, they got a bunch of pairs, like here. And I don't know if nobody knew about the shop or like nobody in that city, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was like, actually, I
Buying
don't
cowboy boots instead?
No, I think it wasn't Austin. It was like a small town in Texas. And that's the thing. It was like a hidden like gem.
Right, it's a gem.
It was like this is the only resale shop like in this small town.
Right.
Shit.
They got the resale
It
shop
was
in
like, bro,
Marfa
they
next to the
got
Prada.
both sides of it. Is that a big shirt I have on?
It is.
You got Bape and Supreme.
Set tripping.
This is good.
Oh, God. Brendan Dunne.
I mean, it's a skip for me as well. That's just not my favorite Supreme Air Force. I like the Air Force One low, so.
I think it's a flip. You said you bought these at a resale shop. When G-Eazy walks into the consignment store, are you still getting a hookup on the prices?
Like I don't think I was like G-Eazy yet. You know what I mean? I was probably playing like a 300 cap room. Like
Young Gerald.
You wearing those pants, when I think of YSL, it's like three people I think of. You're one of them, James Goldstein, and
Joe Puma?
I don't know, somebody. I don't know the third person.
I would say Dave from Chromeo.
There you go.
Yeah. Me seeing this, for me, this is like a fashion nostalgia. This is a big drip for me. I'm all about it.
Beautiful. Hey, G, we're about to get out of here, but before we do, we want to breeze through the comments section and see what people have been saying about us on YouTube for the past week, which is always a fun time. We have one from Mr. Self-Destruct saying, damn, Welty looks like a brand new, complete man. Praise the ZX Lord, #1 dad shoe influencer in the world. Looking mighty healthy.
Amen.
We have one from Patrick Wilson saying, glad to see Dunne's mustache in HD quality. You're welcome. That thing flows majestically under studio lights.
That is a majestic mustache, if I do say so myself.
Appreciate you, G. We have one from
Much
Justin.
win.
Just let me in the club. Justin Rodriguez saying, how are we still stuck at 300K? We should be at a fucking million. I agree. We need way more subscribers. We're working toward it. This has been another episode of Full Size Run. Season premiere, season 10. We are here. We are back. I am your co-host, Brendan Dunne.
I'm at Welty.
James, we back in the studio, guys.
Touch you.
Young Gerald.
You can't touch.
My guy.
Hey, man. Much love, y'all.
Love and respect, bro.
She want every color, that's a full size. Buy a 6 for my kids, bought a 7 for my chick.
Listen, the episode is finished, but we're actually not finished here. I need you to subscribe.
Please subscribe. Get us to 500,000. Get us to 1 million. Get us to a bajillion.
Guys, this is season 10. If you've been with us with this journey for the last umpteen years, we need more subscribers. We deserve more subscribers, and you will get us more subscribers. Handle
Also,
that.
don't forget Soul Collector app. Download that best price comparison tool out there.
Do it.
Now.
Fries.